Well, it started last October. We opened last October. And a year ago February, so about 18 months ago, I was next door at Velour, and there was a concert there. And a guy, artist named Joshua James, was performing. And the content and the subject of his music really struck me. And I had just moved back to Provo, wondering what I was going to do. And anyway, the inspiration of his music and several other factors, but principally that music touched me and moved me. And so I came out of that and saw this building for sale, and I bought it thinking, I'm going to be fearless. I'm not going to cut my hair till the good Lord comes. That was a song that he sang about painting yourself into corners. So I decided I was going to be fearless and open a store again. So I like to describe the store as the art of America. From mid-1800s to the mid-1900s. But it is that color, it is that heft, it is that texture, it is a commitment to design that often was just a free-handed thing. And so those parts and pieces of Americana really appeal to us. So most of the furniture you see in my store is handmade. It's one of a kind. It's square nailed, hand chamfered, wooden pegged, mortise and tenon. So it's very interesting. But first and foremost, it is the art of America, people making things with their hands. I do have some manufactured pieces in here as well, because I think there was some great manufacturing going on at the turn of the century. But it's the art of America that we celebrate, to the short answer. Well, one of the things that I never expected was that being so close to Velour, I would have access, or musicians would have access to coming in the store. And just incidentally or coincidentally would pick up a guitar and start playing. And I had the great privilege of sometimes playing with them. And so the next thing you know, there's sometimes 2 or 3 musicians playing. And in some cases 4 or 5 musicians playing. And so I have instruments out all the time. You never know when an impromptu music thing is going to happen, and it has to be impromptu. If someone calls me and says, can I come in? It doesn't work that way. It sort of works as a magical thing where a musician will come in, pick up a guitar, unaware that I might walk over with my mandolin and play with them if they're playing the guitar or the banjo or something like that. We've had some pretty amazing concerts in here that just evolved. Because I came here because of the music. I came to Provo because I heard there was this great mayor, and he was doing great things, and there was a change in Provo, and there was all of which I've learned to be true. And the music part of it, I never really planned on, but now it's a significant part of, I think, how I would describe what a part of my store is, and that is the magic that happens with it. I just like what's happening, and it's a beautiful city. It's fun to be here. I wished I had done business in Provo a long time ago. There's a lot of brave people who took chances and went into empty buildings and did those sorts of things, and now there's this vibrant activity of great restaurants, of great clothing stores, of other antique stores, and being part of that, I'm certainly coming in on shirt tails of people, and I'm also trying to do my part. But what I can say is that it is sort of a dream come true, and a lot of things I never expected have turned out to be way better than anything I could have planned on my own.